Howdy.
Howdy.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Not too bad.
For a moment there, you looked like Law.
Not quite. Just a list of names and telegrams because I cannot remember for shit.
I have a big list of names and telegrams because everybody contacts me.
Yeah, thankfully that's not a problem I have.
Oh my gosh. I see the same telegram numbers over and over again, and I still don't remember what they are.
Yeah, I always try to put my name and telegram either in the message or the sender spot just so people always know. Been up to anything fun recently?
I just got back in state. I went to visit a friend of mine.
That sounds like fun.
It was pretty fun. She runs a saloon over in the place where she lives, so I got really drunk.
That sounds like a real good time then.
It was indeed. And some fella tried to lure me away from my partner while I was there, so that happened.
That sounds slightly less fun.
It was it was amusing at first, and then when he wouldn't let it go, it was a bit irritating.
Yeah, and I imagine it also toes the line of getting creepy.
See, when I told him that, without any hesitation, I choose my partner, he immediately stopped. But the fact that repeatedly saying no, no, no was not enough. Irritating.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some people are like that too.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, mister.
Well, at least they eventually got the hint. Some people don't.
Yeah. They.
Well, gee, now you look like Law. Howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
How's everybody doing?
Doing alright.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Nora, if you see Mary later, let her know I put some more bars in the stall for her.
All right, thank you.
That's no problem.
She's been working real hard trying to resupply the stall she has over by the doctor's office.
Yeah, I'm going to put some more in just in a minute. Need to clear out some things, and pockets can only get so full after all.
Yeah. I need to farm some cotton. We add bandages all the time.
Well, if you want to come by the ranch, you're more than welcome to use the land there.
Oh,
We
that
can-
would be lovely.
Yeah, we have a water pump too. So
Oh, fantastic. My property out in New Hanover is nice. It's so open. Oh, I'm sorry.
well, does it have a
No
water
worries.
pump?
Hello, hi.
Yeah, it has a water pump. It's
Okay, good,
just
good.
there's no there's no stopping anybody from seeing you. It's just wide open.
Oh, fair. Wait,
Yeah.
which one's yours? I'm usually pretty
The
familiar with
little
them all.
house in the hill?
In the hill exactly?
Yeah,
Yeah, just east of the Heartlands. Yeah,
yeah, that's mine.
that ain't open at all.
What? It's a wide open area.
Technically, yes, but the geography of the situation keeps you fairly well hidden.
Yeah, well, one day I was out there trying to deal with my sheep, and a couple of people rode right by me.
That's weird. Usually they don't do that unless trying to go Valentine to roads, maybe.
No, it shocked me, shocked the sheep.
Fair enough.
You are all bandaged up. What happened to you?
And wolves are dicks.
I see.
She's trying to pet the puppies and she keeps failing.
You shouldn't be petting the wolves.
I'm not trying to pet them. My horse is just.
And yet she still does.
Listen here, you little shits. I explained the situation to you.
Yes, and I'm actively making it more awkward for you in public. What part of this do you not understand what's going on?
Oh my goodness. I need to go change my clothes. Stella, are you going to be sticking with me today?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm heading over to the clothing store. So if you want to join me, you can.
Shall we expect you on the ranch sometime?
Possibly.
Okay,
I
no
need to get
rush.
some seeds. I think
The
I have my water
invitation
bucket.
is open.
Well, thank you. I'll probably head over there, actually. If I don't get any responses to my telegrams, you'll see me there.
That's no problem. Yep.
All right, thank you.
Hey, I got someone to Mary. Give me 1 second. Send a telegram.
So how have you been, other than the, I assume, wolves?
Okay, I guess. What about you?
Well, nothing to complain about.
So uneventful.
Yeah. I need to start making money so that I can actually buy horses to sell.
It can be part of the auction.
If I have horses by then. At the moment, I have a horse, and I have someone who wants to buy it, but they need to make the money for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't get people too often asking me to train horses, so I figured selling them's probably the best way I'm going to be making money. What have you been up to?
Not much, really.
Fair enough.
I'm going to put one more load in the stall before we head on at it, if you're okay with that.
Sure. Michaelis. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm good. I get here and it starts to rain. God damn it. check my tailor arms real quick.
No. Did I not tell you about the wolves? The wolves. Oh, well, okay, so I was with Grissy and Rufus, and we were gonna go get some blackberries. And Manolia knocks me off. The wolves start jumping at me. I'm not able to pull out my gun for whatever reason, but they managed to shoot them down, so.
Whatever.
Why are you wearing the poncho if you don't mind me asking? You were very quiet, my friend.
Oh, it's an extra layer.
Okay.
That's all. I'm an onion. I've lit. Excuse me. Excuse. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. No. Sir. Hold on a minute.
Hello.
Hey, howdy.
Hello.
What the hell? Let's go.
He was really in your business.
Yeah, well,
Uh-huh.
you know. Where's that?
Howdy, Pappy.
Eddie.
How you doing?
Good. My name.
Hmm?
I'm Fang. You?
That's good. I'm good. I'm doing good.
Good, Hunter. That's good. Excuse me, fair. What's your name?
Lewis.
Oh, Louis!
Yep.
I have that Betty for you.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, I have it. Come on, let's go.
All right. How did you get the money, or do I not want to know?
Well, I sold a bunch of peaches, and I stole it off of a few people while playing some card games, and I'm a little bit of a card shark if you didn't know.
I didn't.
I won almost $100 yesterday. Hunting, of course. And a feller gave me $100 for blowing up Clive.
I'm sorry for doing what?
My cart. My cart is so.
Hola.
Just between you and me.
They.
Just between you and me. You're not law, are you?
No, I'm a horse trainer.
Okay, just between you and me. The fella that gave me those crates, those TNT crates, said that they were empty and they were out of commission. They couldn't be used anymore, and on the fact that the boards were all rusting, rotting away.
Yeah.
But there was a false bottom, I swear, I saw it. And he said, no, fella, you're crazy, old man. You're just seeing things. And then I was an armadillo, and then a man and one of the jackdaws shot my fucking cart, and it blew up, and it Clyde, it dead. The horse.
God damn.
So that also means the pictures that was inside of it, the oranges, and all my other fucking equipment is gone.
Are you sure you want to buy the horse then and not get your stuff back?
Well, I mean, I got this fella with the $100 the fella gave to me.
Oh, okay.
His name's Smithers.
Very
Someone
cute.
actually. So, is there a resemblance?
Between the two of you,
Yes.
their mane's the same color as your shirt.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It's not because I'm brown and his skin's brown.
No, I mean that horse has a lot of white on it.
Okay, makes sense. No, because a woman yesterday made a comment that that horse reminds her of me. And I was like, well, why? And she was like, well, you're aesthetic. And I was like, sure, it's not the fact that I'm black and that horse's fur is brown too.
I think they were just calling you pretty.
It was. She laughed at it. It was supposed to be a joke, Louis. Goddamn. But wait, which one from it? 300, right?
300.
Hey, I need 300, partner. Okay, 300. There you go. 300.
I appreciate that. Let me immediately put this away before I get robbed.
Of course.
Transaction deposit.
I'm sorry, Lewis. If that wasn't funny to you, I apologize. I found it funny.
I just have a very dense skull.
But no, she said the same thing. She said the same thing you said. The sense of style is the same. It's everywhere. Get it? You see, I'm wearing a black motor hat with a red little line and a red scarf, and then what is it? A beige or tan shirt and a blue, and then more black. I'm everywhere with the colors, right?
Everywhere,
And then,
but also well coordinated.
Well coordinated, yes. And then there's the horse, who's also everywhere, but it's also well coordinated.
I'm gonna keep 100. Confirm. Alright, well, let's get you that other horse.
Okay.
So is that other horse trained yet or not?
No,
Okay.
Smithers is not trained. He was just well, really, to be honest, I need to get rid of Calliope. Calliope's getting old. I think she's got the gout. Feeding her too much peaches. You know, it's not good to feed donkeys fruit. Did you know that?
I did not. I don't have a lot of interactions with donkeys.
Yeah. Also, riding her is probably not the best idea either.
Probably not. The donkeys are kind of small.
Something's wrong with her back. I think I gotta bring her to a vet.
Probably all that riding.
Probably. But she carries a whole bunch more weight than me. She carries boxes and fucking
Well, she
pickaxes
can
and
she can pull them better. Well, I mean, all that
Which is
is
the
still
hospital.
probably not as heavy as you are.
Fuck. Hey, Pappy.
Hello.
Wait, what number was Pappy? I think he was 28.
I'll let Jacob know he's out of town for a little bit, but that machine is.
Horse manager, manage owned horses. Fiend. Bequeath. The fuck?
Name besides Pappy?
Yes. Of course you got a name besides Pappy. What do you mean?
I thought she'd given
Pappy.
it up in order to adopt the name Pappy.
What's your lucky number, Pappy?
Shit. I heard someone this ignorant since I was 28.
We'll stick around some more.
Of course.
All right. Take care.
Go. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Just do it anyway, or is
I believe there's a gentleman who's going to be planting over this direction.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe plant on the other side of my cotton here.
Okay.
This area.
I have seeds I can plant. I just don't know how.
Running the pigs into town to sell. Be right back.
Bye, piggies. Aren't those piggies cute?
Nothing happening when I try watering it.
You need to fill up your watering can over here at this water pump.
Okay, that's why.
Sorry, I should have been more clear about that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, get the watering can in
growing.
your hands, and then
What is
you'll,
wrong with
you'll
you
feel like you need
people
to
who use
pump it
that
up.
wheat? Consume it and you don't know anything about it. How dare you, Shayla's?
Are we doing creepy whispers?
Yes, yes.
Okay, well,
It goes along with the creepy punch. Like, Joe, yes, he doesn't know anything about that he's growing over there.
Okay, it's creepy.
Yes, yes. I asked him what kind of wheat that was.
Oh
He
my
couldn't
God.
answer me. Suspicious. It's
Oh
very
dear.
suspicious.
very suspicious.
It's very suspicious.
Very suspicious. Look at him running.
For all we know. For all we know. Exactly.
I
Where
bet
do we
that's not
plant
even
crops
wheat.
at?
Anywhere you want.
Oh, okay.
Just try not to block off the water pump.
That's right, Michelle. Don't block off the water pump. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, don't be like me. Don't plant this close to the water pump.
It's alright. I
God damn it,
planted.
Michelle.
I planted a couple days ago. I planted right.
I
where
don't
the-
have any seeds. I'm just standing here.
You're the manager.
Okay.
She's making sure we'll behave ourselves.
We can't do it without you. You're very necessary.
She's the white
All
hat.
right.
She's the manager.
The manager. That's right.
Wait, hold on.
I think you need
can
an
I climb
assistant.
on-
You need an assistant to the manager.
I don't like this awkward silence.
I didn't think it was awkward. Just quiet.
This is it makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, did I
Oh,
do something
okay.
wrong? No.
Well, I
It's
just
not-
walked
it's not
over
on
here.
you. It's not on you.
Yeah, Nora, how dare you?
Not Nora's fault. It's my fault.
I didn't mean to do it.
Also, I don't think we've met. My name's Lewis.
Hi,
Stella.
Lewis. I'm Nora.
I met you on your birthday, actually.
Oh, that's right. You were at the right over there at the little fire.
Yes, I was.
I'm trying to remember what was the hilarious thing that happened that night.
You know,
Oh.
it's
I remember
bad when you don't
laughing
remember.
like like a roarous laughter, and then like I can't remember why.
I know one of them was we called Jacob long-winded.
Oh, poor Jacob. He probably hated that.
Yeah, we bullied him a little bit.
Oh no, poor Jacob. That was
We-
really nice of him.
We went around with a circle of questions is the most I remember from it.
That's
One
right.
person
That
would-
was really fun.
One person would ask a question, then everybody had to answer.
That's right. I remember my question was, if you could get rid of one food, what would it be? And my food that I said was onions, and everybody was upset.
I think you also said, give me one compliment.
That's right. That's right. I like to give people homework. You have to say 5 nice things about yourself by the end of the week.
Yeah, all right.
You
Can I
can't
just
reuse
take the
things. You
F?
can't be you can't be like, I'm good at listing things, and then like, you can't. That's no.
I never said that. So I'm terrible at listing things. So trying to get me to do that, yeah.
All right, say one good thing about yourself by the end of today.
Yeah.
I'm a barely passable horse trainer. Does that count?
You're a horse trainer. That works.
I guess I like to work with animals. I don't know.
You're good with animals. There's something nice about each of you. Way to go. Homework complete.
This sucks that I haven't heard anything yet about the vet license.
Yeah, I think the government's a bit backed up with
Yeah.
things right now.
Who knows? Maybe I'll turn into a doctor permanently at this point. Almost done with the last two. Oh, I heard back about the ice cream shop though.
Oh, what'd you hear?
I think it was the sheriff of Lemoyne wants to meet up about the business license.
All right. That's better than nothing.
Yeah,
The chef or the sheriff?
sheriff.
The sheriff.
Chef. Yes, it's the chef.
I'd rather do business with the underpurif myself.
I mean, there is a cat that stops by the shop every once in a while in St. Denis at the ice cream shop.
Yeah, that's the underpurif.
Yes, the enderperf. He just wants to make sure that the ice cream shop's good, and he wants to take some ice cream.
Just a little bit of cream.
They're your quality testers.
That's
Yes.
right. If the cats don't like it, nobody likes it.
Right.
I'm gonna go check on mine.
You do a little
Alright.
dance to help the plants grow. It's a grow dance. Do the dance, watch the crops grow. Grow dance.
Are we now done? Oh, no.
Like this. Grow dance.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go more.
I have seeds for, just don't have for cotton.
Oh no, I figured out my problem. Why I thought I was hearing voices.
What's that?
Something with my voice box.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, glad you figured it out.
That would have driven me crazy. Then again, I'm not convinced entirely that I'm not crazy already. So maybe hearing voices would be an improvement. I mean, depending on what they say. Am I talking out loud? I should stop.
depending on the voices, to me, honestly. There's only one person that I would rather hear. I honestly miss his voice.
Here come the happy cows.
Yep. Coming back from a walk.
We're going
Oh
out
no,
on
they're
one.
going. Nope, they're being
Looks like
sold.
they're
So, yeah.
going out to eat. Looks like.
Yeah.
Got a feeding wagon. I need Marcus's help setting up my ranch. I tried to do it myself, and something bad happened to all the sheep.
Is that a
Oh,
baby
no.
puppy over there?
Where?
I believe so. Do you have a
yes.
puppy?
No,
I do not.
Oh, I have a puppy. Let me get him out. Here's my baby. This is Cookie.
I think I remember Cookie.
Yep, this is Cookie. This is a Cookie Junior, not actual Cookie from Lucky Ranch. This is new Cookie. Hi, Cookie. You want to say hi? Yeah, Cookie likes you.
I would hope so.
I don't have any meat for you, Cookie. I'll have to
Oh,
run
no.
over to Blackwater and buy some. Unless the fines have some. Cookie, you're so small. You're just a baby. Oh, and you're gonna poop. Okay, that's fine. That's right, Cookie. Get it all out.
You just know I got 4 slabs of beef here. If you let's say $5. Make it simple.
Perfect. Thank you. What's your lucky number?
And 13. Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Cookie, you hungry? Got you some beef. You happy now? Oh, there he goes. So, Stella, when you do get a puppy, what kind of puppy are you thinking?
I'm not Sure. Probably a husky.
Huskies are beautiful.
They are very beautiful.
So you're training to be a veterinarian?
Actually, I was one before the,
Before the
Yeah.
telegram changed how he does them?
yeah. And I guess the government hasn't brought vet licenses back, so.
Ah, okay.
So in the meantime, I'm gonna be a doctor.
Well, people are basically animals.
That is true.
Oh, if y'all don't need your horses, could you? I would ask y'all to move them into the paddock. They'll be safe there.
Sure.
You don't gotta dismiss them. Just
I'm gonna move out of the potential trajectory of the cows.
Oh, right.
Unless we want to turn into food.
Hamburger?
Yeah.
Cookie, you love the danger. You just love it. Come here. Come here, you little
He's like, no, I want to go with the cows.
Cookie.
I'm a
Cookie.
cow.
Says I'm a cow dog. What do you mean?
Cookie, you're too young to be herding yet. Can you please, Cookie? Thank you. Bad dog.
Nope.
Oh, Cookie! Cookie!
Oh, God.
Oh, is he alright? I was gonna say, you probably should send him off.
Well, and there he goes running after the cows. Well, I guess the dog knows what job it wants.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't walk under their hooves.
Yeah. They were really gunning for them cows.
Cookie decided to run all the way home. So,
Well, I guess as long as they make it there safe.
it's one determined puppy, I suppose. It's a long way from here to New Hanover.
Well, at least New Hanover doesn't have much hostile wildlife in the Heartlands.
I should probably go check my telegrams. It's been an hour.
I'll join you so I can get these crops out of my pocket.
Yeah, I can join. Spirit, why are you right at the door?
I know it's a snake. I know. Snaky, snaky, big bad snake.
He's a spirit.
Okay, is this the worst snake
Spirit.
that has ever existed?
Apparently.
Are we done? My goodness.
They really do not like that snake.
No, apparently not.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna hit each other. Oh, Jesus. Okay. It thought it was daytime, and I guess it's not. Anything? Surprise! We don't mind that I dropped by your last letter. Talk about this place. Let me think of this first. This place sounds pretty interesting. When did they send that? Like 2 minutes ago. Alright. Nikki. Nikki, I don't... Fuck. God damn it. Nikki. Ah. God damn it. Well, she'll be added eventually. Was that how I... Okay, that's how I get back there. Okay, okay. Nikki, I'd love to send you one back. God damn it. Alright.
You're looking all grown up.
Say that one more time?
Look at you looking all grown up.
It's been a while. Yeah, I could say the same for you.
Well, that's not fair. How'd you get taller than me?
I don't know, I think you shrank. It's good seeing you again.
Good seeing you too. It's certainly been a while. You were right though, this place is pretty big.
Yeah, it is. So did you just get in town?
Mm-hmm. Saw a couple of towns on the way, but
Morning, man.
so much open space. It doesn't look like it's used for a lot of cattle work either.
Well, it's more around the ranches. This is a kind of a sheep area. Well, at that other ranch I was mentioning, they were doing a bunch of cow herding and occasionally pigs.
Cows, pigs, sheep. Sure is a good plethora.
I'm sure there's a spare chicken or two somewhere.
So, you gotta tell me everything.
Ooh, what is there to tell? I mean, since coming
Do
to
you like
state,
it?
I've made friends and I'm a horse trainer.
You have your own place?
No.
But you've started doing horse training.
Yes. But I
Knew
only...
you couldn't stop.
Listen. I found the one thing I'm good at. Oh, here's the train.
Sure came back around fast.
I wonder if that's the one Teddy's driving. Wonder if anybody's on it.
Hard to tell from over here.
Well, shall we snoop?
Snooping.
Howdy.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing mighty fine. I'm actually as happy as possibly can be. How about you?
Well, good to hear. Not doing too bad.
You all trying to hitch a ride?
Well, I currently have $7 in my pocket, so I don't think I have enough for a ticket at the moment.
Well, where do you wish to go?
That's a good question.
Well, that's a question only you can answer, because I cannot answer that for you.
Yeah, true. Nikki, where do you want to go?
What's along the tracks?
Well, next stop will be Saint Denis, then Road, and then back here.
Would you like to see the countryside?
Absolutely.
All right. How much for tickets?
Depends on where you wish to go.
For a round trip.
That will be 15 per, but you know what? I'm in a super happy mood just to hop on and enjoy.
I appreciate it.
Free tickets.
Where do you want to sit? Or stand, I should say.
Here's good. Is the train always going here?
Only if there's someone to drive it.
Ah,
So, not too terribly often, but occasionally. So, what brings you to state?
I surprised you good, didn't I?
You really did. Of all the people I was expecting, you definitely weren't on that list.
Come on now, you're on an adventure. How could I say no to that?
Well, you got me there. Sure you aren't going to be missed back home?
Whatever father feels, he deserves it. Did you know he tried to marry me off to Billy?
Of all people, why Billy?
I have no idea. Man can't even sit on a horse, let alone lead one.
Yeah, that was definitely in poor taste. Well, trying to get you to marry anyone who ain't your choosing is in poor taste.
That's what I thought. Can't believe you tried to do that.
Well, hey, you're here now. Ain't much you can do about that.
Precisely why I came. That and your adventure sounded pretty amazing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of beautiful horses in this state. Just about any color you can think of. Speaking of, we're gonna have to get you one.
True, and I don't have old Blue. Suppose I'll have to find me a new pony. Or maybe a bigger horse this time, who knows?
Well, if you need a trainer, you got one right here. I'll even give you the friend's discount of 2 times the amount.
2 times the amount, huh?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I was only able to take $100 with me when I left the ranch. I still haven't decided if I want to use it or try and hold on to it and earn before I even start using it.
Well, you're gonna need a horse before you do that. I do currently have an untrained one in my stables that I can lend you.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, I still got money to buy other horses to train up and sell.
Alright. Well, how about this? Teach me.
How to train horses?
Teach me how to do your business with you.
I can certainly try. I'm not sure how many licenses they're currently handing out, but I can ask.
Alright. At the very least, I'll be your apprentice.
Jesus, haven't even been here a couple months and I already got an apprentice. What the hell? I think I only got my license mid-January.
Isn't that 3 months ago now?
Yes, maybe? 3 or 2, listen.
I knew you'd make it.
I'm kind of surprised I did. When I got to state, I was half expecting all the licenses to already be snatched up.
Well, and if you can't train me to do that, at least I can help with the stables. Until I can find some good work.
That is true. I mean,
I've been around horses all my life, so pretty much anything they need I can help care for.
You could become a breeder if you wanted to. They do
Breeder?
have, yeah, they have, you're able to actually keep baby horses in your stables.
I could breed horses. If I did, I'd only want to sell them at your stables.
Well, I don't have a stables at the moment.
We'll have to work on that. Can't be a horse trainer without a stables.
Maybe just a ranch house and sell them from there.
That should work. After all, most ranches have them on there already.
That is very true. There is this house in Blackwater. You can't get in it or anything, but it has a little paddock behind it, and it's in the town. Kind of like it. It's by the telegram station. Maybe when I actually have money, I'll try and save up for it.
How much is it?
Well, it's not for sale.
But generally speaking...
That's a good fucking question that I don't actually know the answer to. I want to say at least minimum $10,000.
$10,000?
Probably. I mean, I saw a one-bedroom house, air quotes house, for $1,000. It ain't cheap. I know it ain't gonna be cheap.
We'll definitely have to work on that one.
Yeah, I ain't too worried about it. I've been living in the Blackwater Saloon. I'm friends with the owner.
The owner?
Yeah, his name's Jacob Fines.
Jacob Fines.
I don't think
That's a fine name.
he ain't awake right now, but his brother Marcus is.
You think they got an extra room for spare?
At their farm?
The saloon!
Oh! Yeah, I mean, you could probably sleep in the bed. I'll just kick you off when I need to sleep.
Who says I'll let you?
Oh, so it'll be a fight on our hands. Victor gets the bed.
Or at least a few more hours to it.
Yeah, there is also a hotel across the street, I believe. One of the deputies keeps going on about grapes and foot massages.
Weird.
Yeah, apparently he gets it every day. Grapes and foot rub.
I don't know if I want some stranger touching my feet.
Yeah, I don't know about it either, but he's a good man.
Did he just... That sounded like a turkey.
He's just having a good time, it seems. But yeah, that fellow's name is Deputy Diggs. There'll be a lot of names to learn.
So many names.
I got my address book filled with names, descriptions, and telegram numbers. As I always do.
You won't tell Paul where I'm at, will you?
Wait, say that again?
You won't tell my Paul where I'm at, right?
Of course not.
I just can't imagine if tried coming looking for me. I think I got all the letters that went back and forth, but just in case they find out, I don't know. I'm not going back, especially not if he's gonna try to marry me off to that boy.
You'll just have to find someone and get married first.
You think that would work?
I mean, you can't exactly get married to someone if they're already married.
That's true. I never thought about that. But how do you find someone to marry?
I don't know, you just find someone that you really like, that you get along with. I would say don't rush into it, though. If Pa comes around, I'll fist fight him or something for you, scare him off.
That'd be a fight to see. Him and his 400 pounds slamming into the ground.
It'll probably be a problem, you have all that cushioning. But yeah, I think you'll like it here. At least, I know mostly the people around Blackwater because that's where I live, but they're all real good people down there.
I'll have to introduce myself then.
Well, if I'm with you, I'll introduce you to them. Welcome to the Red Town of Rhodes. Do not
I'm having the
look.
darndest trouble getting my coat off.
Have you tried looking in your pockets?
Uh-huh. I see my gloves and tie.
Yeah, look at the
Both
tie.
of which I do not have.
Look at the tie,
Okay.
and then look for your coat. Once you touch the tie in your pocket. And see if that works.
Did it work?
And that it did.
Perfect. I feel like I can't find my vest. I must have left it in the baggage. That is a really yellow building.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like our house.
I don't think the paint's chipping as much on your old house.
I guess not, but you know how stickler Pa is. Gotta get it repainted every year.
Every year, felt like every 2 months.
Depends on the boys doing it, I guess.
Fair enough. You never let me touch it.
Probably because you and I normally would go and get paint everywhere.
I think you didn't like me trying to see if paint would hold the horseshoe to the wall. It didn't work, but you know.
Remember when we tried to make pictures on the wall using our faces? Dad said he was pulling paint out of my hair for weeks.
I can still taste it. Blech.
Still looks like you've got it.
Hey now. I think I look rather dapper with my blonde hair, thank you. Well, once we get back to Valentine, would you like to see that horse?
Absolutely. What kind of horse is he?
Well, the one I'm gonna be giving you is a Nakota with the pinto coloring.
Pinto-colored Nakota.
Yep, and the horse I've been riding around is a red roan Mustang.
You and your Mustangs.
Well, listen, I'm just glad I was able to get one of the big ones and have it not look strange.
Is it very big?
It's considerably bigger than the others.
We're back already.
Yep. Let's see. Can I...
I went way too quick.
Ta-da!
Thank you for the
Beautiful.
ride, Mr.
Eddie?
Teddy.
Oh, it is Teddy.
Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome.
Give money. 7.
Anytime.
There, I know it ain't much, but it's what I have. I have more money
Aw.
in Blackwater, I swear.
And even if you didn't, I wouldn't judge.
I appreciate it, Teddy.
You're welcome. Well, you do have a lovely day. I'm gonna put this piece of machinery away and stop giggle my ass off for now.
Alright, have a good one.
Likewise, bye!
See you.
Ooh. There's a foxtrotter here. Oh, where the hell did Renegade go? Where the hell did she go? Alright. Think you can make it?
How do I not pull you off?
Oh, that's a good question that I'm not sure I know.
Well, let's find out. Oh,
Beautiful.
good aim.
I wonder if you hold the muscle, if that's how you pull them off. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know, but I felt like I was gonna pull you off, but then I just inched closer to the tail and suddenly I was hopping up.
Interesting, okay.
So maybe just good aim.
Yeah, good to know. But yeah, this is Renegade. She is the only horse that I won't sell, because I do need a horse to ride. But any other horse I'm riding, I'm selling.
Hello, Renegade.
Don't want her getting jealous. Do you want to see the horse first, or do you want me to hand it over to you first?
I want to see it.
Alright. Manage you.
Oh my god, I'm in love. What's the name?
This horse's name is Aspen. I could not think of one. If you want to change it, by all means, they just got the name today.
Coat shimmers like gold dust.
Well, you ready to own your very own horse?
I am so ready. I'm gonna take good care of you. Oh, I'm so excited.
You are 36. Okay. Enter stable horse manager. Manage Aspen. Give to 30. 36.
I don't know what that did.
Alright, so you should be able to now talk to the stableman, manage your owned horses. Off she goes. I'm just gonna go out and whistle for Renegade. Maybe I do need to look and saddle him up. Outside? Fucking where? I fucking see her.
Howdy.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Oh, hey bud. Doing alright. Yourself?
I'm good. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's good seeing you too. Do not. Renegade, I swear.
Nice to see you too, Renegade. Please don't trample me.
Problematic horse. Anyways, how have you been holding up?
Oh, you know. In trouble as always.
Well, as long as you're not getting into too much.
It's me, I'm always in trouble.
I suppose that's fair.
But at some point I will get a horse from you again, because I enjoy the horses I get from you.
Well, of course, if you have any specific coats you want, just let me know. Otherwise, once I have them available, I'll put them up in my posters.
Well, either dark silver or black is the next one I want.
Dark silver or black. Alright, I can do that.
Because I've got Annie and she's a brown, I think.
Okay. Any white markings?
There's Annie.
Beautiful.
Yeah, if I could have like a marking like Annie has on her face, that'd be nice.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
I love Annie very much, she's very quick.
Well, that's always good to have.
Oh, go on, don't kick me.
All the horses being feisty today.
No. So, where are you heading?
I am actually waiting for my friend who I just gave a horse to be done messing in the stables. She's brand new to state, and I gave her a horse I just bought, so I'm sure she's finding the perfect tack and all that.
Oh yeah, that can take a while, and then the stable is like, no, it doesn't fit, it does fit, give me my fucking tack.
Yep, yep.
I want that blanket. Well, we don't have that blanket. Well, why put it in the goddamn catalog if we don't have it? Son of a bitch.
I think I own like 3 or 5 saddles. That they're like, we don't have this saddle. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have it? I own it. And they're like, no, you don't. I'm like, what the hell?
I have one saddle and it's got like the white snakes on it and it's very pretty.
It is very nice. See, I'm a bitch for this style of saddle. I just love it.
It was good bumping into you again.
Yeah, of course. Just send me a telegram if you ever need me.
I will do. I like playing Telegram tag with you. It's fun.
Oh yeah, the highlight of the day.
At least you respond to my telegrams. Some
Well,
people don't, and then I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess.
I always try to have the last word just so people don't feel ignored. And then sometimes it ends up with me playing chicken with whoever I'm telegramming.
What do you think?
Beautiful. They're nice and small, just like you.
That was rather unkind.
Anyways, Mud, Nikki, Mud.
Hello, Nikki.
Nice to meet you, Mud.
Nice to meet you too. Do you have a horse brush?
No.
You should get one.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be all over that.
Welcome to Valentine. Your horse will never be clean again.
Wait, really?
Sometimes
Yeah.
it depends. It's the mud and shit that mixes together and it gets stuck in them.
I think I've decided I don't like this place.
It's a nice place.
It is.
Just on the outskirts where there's grass.
Yeah, just don't wear white and then you're fine.
Or have a white horse. Cough, cough.
Well,
Good.
I usually get dark coloured horses. It's like a lot easier to maintain.
My issue is even if I have a spotted horse like this, I will notice the spots that are incorrect. It'll bother me, and then I'll brush my horse.
Right, I will let you two go on your merry adventure. I hope you show her around a bit.
I will.
Also, be careful. There's apparently cannibals around.
So I've heard.
Cannibals?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've heard the locals talk about them a lot, so you know.
Yeah. Well, I've been told they've been spotted literally everywhere in state.
Mhm.
That's not helpful.
Nope.
Nope.
Just don't ride around by yourself, and if you do, have a gun on you or something.
I don't own a gun.
We'll work on that.
Don't have to give you money to go buy a gun belt and a gun. I'll do the thing. Why has she not got a gun belt or a gun yet?
She
Lewis?
just got here. She got here. I rode to the train station. Teddy showed up with the train. We went for a ride. I told her I had a horse. I gave her a horse, and now we're here.
Next thing is gun belt and gun and knife
Yep.
and lasso.
Yep.
I like Miss Mud.
Look, I like to be prepared, okay? You never know who you're gonna meet. And walking around with no gun or knife on your hip is a bad idea.
Speaking of, I need ammo. I have 4 bullets.
Well, if you're lucky, the gun shop might be open.
Maybe. I'll have to check. The bank wasn't earlier when I was trying to buy
Yeah,
another horse.
they open really late in the fucking day.
Gross.
You know.
Alright, well, to the gun store.
Go buy a gun and a knife.
Alright.
I think you've been told.
I have.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, be safe. Get a knife and a gun, for the love of God.
We're working on it. Might have to go to Blackwater to get money out of the bank, though.
I still got some money left over.
Thought you said you wanted to save it.
I do.
I have 200 in my bank. I'll be fine.
Alright. Gonna have to find a way to earn money. Quick.
Yeah, good luck with that.
And I need a brush. This is driving me nuts.
Do you want to stop and get a brush before we leave town?
Yes, please. Wonder what kind of treats he likes.
That's a good question. To Renegade, where the fuck are you going? This is all her right now. Alright. Well, I guess fuck you, I guess. What is this rumor guy talking about? Oh, there it is. What do you have to say, sir?
Here?
Yep. The flock needs to. What the fuck? Fucking cryptic ass messages. It's under pet care. Fucking guy with cryptic
I don't
ass
see anybody,
messages.
but they got a nice little list here.
Yeah. They used to have a guy standing there, and then I think they decided to just slap a book down and say self-checkout.
You have whistles?
I think that's for training dogs. 'Cause you can train dogs, and you can have puppies.
I prefer to breed horses.
Yep.
Are there a lot of breeders around?
There's 3 or 4, but they all specialize in specific breeds of horses.
Oh.
I'd have to look in my books and see who does what.
Is there a way to, brush whilst riding around?
No! Makes me upset, but
That's infuriating.
yeah, every time, if I'm with a group, every time we stop, I'll brush my horse if it's dirty. Otherwise, sometimes I just stop in the middle of the road.
I feel like the wind picked up. You know what I just realized?
What?
This fella's got the same hair as me.
That they do. Does it still sound like the wind's picked up?
Not as much. Oh, never mind. Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay, that might be on her end.
I don't know where we're headed.
We're headed to Blackwater. You will get the VIP escort. Renegade, you were clean and then you took 5 steps. Once we get out of the mud, I'm gonna stop to brush them.
Sounds like a sound plan.
Yeah, this is the muddiest place in state. Also, Mud's a good person, but be a little wary. She does run with a gang.
Oh, how exciting!
Oh yes, very exciting. My horse trainer teacher, who I mementoed under, is also married to, I think the leader of that gang. Well, married or engaged to, I don't remember.
I didn't know you were in a gang.
Well, I wasn't. Well, not in this state, I wasn't.
So you have been in a gang.
Maybe. Might have also been a pirate at one point.
Oh. Very fancy. Definitely won't be sharing that with Father.
He would either shoot me dead or ban you from ever speaking to me again.
That's probably true. And I thought he was doing so much better, and then he went and pulled all this. I guess he was just trying to ease me into it.
I think blindside might be the better description.
You know, you might be right.
I'm always right.
I don't know about always.
Alright, I'm right the vast majority of the time.
Remember that one time we went to go play in the woods? And you said it was safe and you stepped over a log right into an anthill?
I mean, it was safe for you, wasn't it?
That's true. You told me not to go over there.
See?
Well, how about the one time you jumped in the pond saying it was safe and then that cottonmouth was just swimming right up to you?
Him and I were best friends. What are you talking about?
Then I suppose you're right. You are always. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I've never had misfortune befall me.
I mean, you're part of a gang. I guess it wouldn't happen anymore.
I am not part of a gang.
Works for the gang master's wife, was it?
He was a ranger at that time.
Oh, but now he's a criminal.
Well, he was a criminal, and then he became a ranger. Don't know why. And then he went back to being a criminal because being a ranger sucked, I guess. I don't know the exact reasoning. But yeah, do not let them hear you saying I'm part of their gang. They will get pissed. And they will likely shoot me. I mean, would you want someone going around saying, oh yeah, this person's part of your gang, and they're very much not? They'd be like, why the hell are you telling people you're part of our gang?
I think it'd be fun.
You're braver than I am.
Well, I think we garnered that when we were kids.
Yeah, well, Virgil is probably one of the most dangerous people in state, potentially.
Who?
His name's Virgil. He's definitely the type of person to shoot you in your face.
It sounds like it would be very messy.
I don't think he'd worry too much about the mess.
I meant for the person getting shot.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it probably would be. But I mean, Virgil, I believe, did try to kill someone while they were in the hospital. So he will fight dirty. I have yet to meet the cannibal
Want
in
a brush?
state. Oh, I guess I might as well since we're stopping. Probably should have got you a different horse. That one's gonna get dirty so often.
Guess he'll just have to get used to me brushing him all the time.
I mean, it don't bother me.
He's so cute. He reminds me of those little toy figures of horses and soldiers that we had when we were kids. Do you remember that?
I remember.
This one looks just like one.
I remember trying to paint one. Then you got so mad because I covered up the markings.
You did! It was an Appaloosa! You gave it a stripe!
I wanted an Appa zebra. People say that spots and stripes don't match.
Well, I guess you're trying to prove it now, wearing striped shirts on a spotted horse.
You got me there. I hadn't even realized.
You always were pretty stubborn.
Someone had to be. Well, no, we both kind of were.
Oh, definitely.
I guess it runs in the Knot family.
You know you were like family to us.
Sorry, say that one more time?
You know you were like family to us.
I know.
Father could have. I thought he'd taken you as his son any day.
I don't know. I think I made him pretty mad on more than one occasion.
Like the time with his shaving set.
That razor never looked the same.
It never did. And neither did his mustache.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was ready to adopt me or just strangle me outright.
Well, they say that's how a father shows his love to his sons, right?
Is that right?
That's right. What they call it, tough love?
Well, that's one word for it. Though I will say, I do think he was getting pretty mad how often you'd sneak out to come to the stables.
Remember that time you tried to ban me from riding horses?
Yeah, that lasted a whole, what, 20 minutes?
If that. I climbed down that trellis so fast. He didn't even know I was riding out in the field whenever he saw me through the window. Can't keep me off a horse.
I remember that one time you wanted to ride out to that one field to see the sunset. I had the horse all ready. He was running out with a shotgun. Thought he was ready to shoot my ass for trying to take you.
I thought he was gonna shoot us both. He got so angry, remember what color his face turned?
I couldn't tell if it was red or purple.
That's what I thought. And I don't think I've ever seen him run that quickly, even if it was somewhat of a waddle.
I'm more impressed you didn't trip.
That's true.
The next day, I don't think he could get a proper word out with how mad he was. At least not to me, that's for sure.
He always was getting mad at something or other. At least for the last few years. Ever since Mama passed.
I think that was his personal hobby, if you ask me.
Getting mad at things.
Things or
Oh,
me.
right. Remember how he used to kick the geese?
To be fair, the geese would fight back.
That's true. Wet. Very wet. Ooh. Very wet.
Just a nice bath before you get into town. You can
Well,
also find loon eggs around here.
moon eggs.
I don't know what you'd use them for, but you can find them. This is where they nest.
I guess I tried to keep a lookout so I don't squash them beneath our horse hooves.
Oh, that's a path a lot of people take. I don't think they'd be nesting there. Maybe off to the side a bit, but not on that path that I just showed you.
Well, still, I'll keep looking just in case.
Or if you ever want to try and raise a baby loon.
Oh, heavens.
You might be a bit of a loon for trying.
I knew it was coming! You never change.
And you didn't beat me to the punch.
Bird punch? Ooh.
Did you just say bird punch? What the hell is wrong with you?
It's so good to be out and free again.
Well, there's a lot of free in this state.
What do they call this place anyways?
This is Blackwater.
Blackwater.
It's more beige than anything.
Bagel!
Did you just say bagel?
This horse should be named Bagel. It's like the color of a bagel, freshly toasted in the morning with the black edges.
Yeah, I mean, you could go rename a bagel.
I wonder if it costs anything for the paperwork.
No. If you want to change their mane and tail as well, that is also free. I'm going to stop at the bank quick. 'Cause I need to
Should
buy
I
you a
put
gun.
money up too?
Do you plan on staying around this area?
Probably.
Because the banks are not
Are
connected.
you around this area?
Yes.
Then yes.
Quite often I am around this area. Some might say I live here. Closed! Goddamn motherfuckers.
What time do they open?
Good fucking question.
I wondered why there was nobody around.
Let me make sure that is. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go straight to the gun store.
Do you think it would be open this late?
Who the fuck knows? The general store's open. I think it might just be the banks. So, to the right of me is the theater. Never been in there. To the left is the doctor's office. I've been in there, but not for myself. And then you got the... To the right is the saloon. And then you got the general
And that's
store.
where you sleep, right?
Yes.
And this is the general store?
Yep. It's where you can buy your basic needs. They also, in the bar, they have food for sale that you can buy. That
Right inside the bar?
Yeah, that the bartenders, like, they make it, and then they put it up for sale, and then you can buy it. And it's all handmade. Alright, we are going to turn. So that we can hitch on the trees. I hope the gunsmith is open. If not, we might have to go back to Valentine.
The lights are on.
But nobody's home. God damn it. They're not open yet.
When do they open?
Well, less they're not open, more they're not open for business.
Oh.
Ooh, I think Strawberry has a gun store, actually.
Should we try that place?
Yep. They don't have a training grounds here, so I will often train in Strawberry because it's the closest.
Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
I'll show you where the telegrams are before we leave.
For such a big town, it's pretty quiet.
It ain't the biggest town, but, I mean... I imagine half the people are at the ranch at the moment.
The
or
ranch?
at telegrams. Yeah, the Fines brothers have a ranch up north of here. Would you like to see it? Not sure if they're still awake, though.
If you don't think they'd mind.
I mean, I was there earlier. I'm good friends of theirs. It'll be fine. So this is the telegram station. Okay. We're doing this, are we? Seen anything of interest?
There's some jobs. There's some ordinances in here too.
I should probably read those one of these days.
Metalwork, law work.
Yeah, sounds
One
about
ranch, but it didn't
Which
say where
ranch?
the ranch was. It just said applied to be a ranch hand.
What was the name?
I don't remember.
Was it Great Hope or something different?
I don't know. I don't remember. But it was gold and red. The poster was.
Okay. Don't think that's Great Hope Ranch, which is where we're going right now. Taking a
You think
shortcut.
they'd be willing to give me a job?
Maybe. I can ask them.
If I wanted to breed horses, would I have to go and catch them myself?
No. For those, you could have a mare and a stud who's not in your main stable, you know? but like kind of in your side stable. You just have to pay the stable fee with the stableman.
How much is the stable fee?
Depends on the horse breed.
Give me some numbers.
Well, I think the most expensive horse on there is 200, which is the Arabian. It ranges from 200 to about 35 depending on the breed.
Definitely gonna need money to breed horses then.
Yeah. But I know Dove, who is a friend of mine, she does horse auctions semi-often. So she would definitely be the person to get in contact about selling horses through.
Alright.
And you already got yourself a trainer. If you're not able to yourself.
That's true.
Did I get lost?
The more I think about this, the more perfect it gets for me to breed horses.
Yeah. Might just want to get a ranch for him, but we'll have to see about that.
I wouldn't want a ranch all by myself.
Well, I would be there, obviously.
You better. Who else is gonna cook?
Oh, I don't think you want me cooking.
Still as good as always, huh?
Well, you know me, I love it. Howdy. Everybody else go to bed?
No, they're kind of having their own conversations at the moment.
Ah, okay.
What are you up to?
Well, I'm just showing my good friend around state. She just got in.
Hello, hi.
Hello.
This is Nikki. Nikki, this is Yona.
Hello, Yona.
Hi. Very nice to meet you. I like your horse. Very pretty.
That's what I thought. I think I'm gonna name him Bagel. Doesn't he look like a freshly toasted bagel? With a little black around the end?
I don't know. I don't really eat bagels.
Oh. Is that not common around here?
I just don't like bagels, if I'm honest.
Well, whether you like bagels or fruit or cakes, it is a pretty horse. So I will take
That is
compliment.
That's fair.
It's a pleasure meeting you. Miss Yona? Or Mrs. Yona?
Yona's just fine.
Oh, alright. It is a pleasure to meet you, Yona.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Hitch? Nope, cannot hitch. Alright.
That is a lovely top you have on. Is that lilac or is it pink?
It's pink.
It is very pretty.
There we fucking go.
Quiet is a forbidden word. I told them I would make it worse. It's a joke. It's a joke. Just so we know.
I missed the first part.
Didn't follow it. Sorry.
I missed the first half of the sentence. What'd you say?
She had asked what color my shirt was, and I said pink. I was wearing it because pink is usually a very unfortunate color for me to wear.
Oh no.
And anytime that I was a deputy and I wore pink, bad things would happen. The discussion of law in general, not wanting to say the word quiet, came up. So I said, oh, I'll make it worse, and I changed it into this, and then they had left. So that gave me the impression that they did not want to deal with it today.
Yeah. I guess they're the superstitious folk. Well, nothing's happened so far, I think.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
Well, nothing's happened so far, I think. Unless something did happen while I was gone.
Can try to change that? I don't know.
Don't. I would recommend you don't.
Her.
I mean, why not? Where's the fun and everything?
Hey, everybody needs a bit of good trouble now and then, right?
Exactly. See, I like her line of thinking. There we go.
Relax. We're not gonna go get in trouble.
Ugh. I swear to God.
I knew it. Ugh.
It's your first day in state. Don't you dare.
You want to do something very chaotic?
You'd be in it just as much as I would.
What is the most chaotic thing that we can do right now?
I don't like how hard you're thinking about this. I don't trust it.
I mean, with some information I learned today, I could maybe invoke the wrath of the universe in general.
What does that mean?
I could go dye my hair ginger and see how the cannibals like things. Don't do it. Don't.
Huh?
That is also a joke. That is also a joke. Oh yeah, I'm just making the state look very, very bad right now. I'm sorry, Lewis. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. We already talked about cannibals.
Oh, I am very, very thirsty. Does anybody have a drink?
Yes. What is your lucky number today?
36.
There you go.
I wonder, can you eat carrots or is that only for horses?
That's a good question because apparently there's a really big difference between wild carrots and carrots that you can grow.
Yeah? Is one of them for horses and one of them's not? Or is it just in terms of cooking?
I think it's in terms of cooking. I really don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to just beat a wild carrot into the pan.
Fair, fair. I might need to grow some carrots to eat because the bank won't open to give me my money.
What time is it? That's a good question. Wait, why is there just a random puddle in the ground? Hold on.
I like her.
It's shit, okay. I'm rather it be shit than blood. I thought it was blood for a second, and I got really worried.
Does someone have diarrhea over there?
No, the cows just don't care when they take a shit.
Yeah, that's fair. That sounds like cows.
Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, that's right, you turn away. Yeah, keep going. That's right.
So how many horse breeders are in state? Do you know?
No. I was going to ask Duff a question about that, but didn't seem like the right time.
Yeah, fair.
But you might be able to answer that. So with the breeding things, is that just that specific trainer can only work with those breeds in terms of that?
I doubt it. I mean, I can work with any horse I'm given.
Well, I'm talking about the whole breeding idea.
I think for that, you just have to pay the stable fee for the horse and, like, pay for the stable fee for it as a baby. Type of deal.
Okay.
So I
no, I was just...
Yeah, I don't think
asking.
you get locked in. I think it's more just a personal preference type of deal.
The reason why I was asking was because if we have a lot of trainers and everything, how, like, if it's just, oh, that only that person gets to work with that breed, how are we going to... I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it would get really messy. Like, especially, like, let's say I was only able to train these specific breeds. Well, I'm only here for 1, maybe 2 days a week. So that would kind of be problematic for people who want to get that horse breed trained. But no, you can train any horse. Some people prefer to specialize, but they can still technically train any horse.
I just remember, well, back in another state that I worked as a trainer, the state kind of regulated what horses certain stables could sell, so you could train whatever horse. Someone could approach you with, say you sell a Mustang, someone could approach you with a Roadster, and you can train it, but you wouldn't be able to sell the Roadster unless you were that specific stable. Or if you were one of the other stables that had rights to that breed.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing here, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
But I do know you can't sell horses back to the stable, so there's also that. But yeah, I think in this state it just comes down to personal preference, and that's it. So if you ever get tired of the one breed, you can easily just switch.
Yeah, I was just curious is all.
No, it's good questions to ask.
You okay, Nikki?
Yep.
I think she's
Just thinking about breeding horses.
Yeah. I'm gonna plant a thing of carrots. I want to test and see that works.
You can plant your own crop.
Stop moving. Fuck. It's probably not the best place for it. Take back. We're gonna not put you right there. Okay. There. Good enough. Oh, they got the cows out. Jesus Christ. I don't like that you flash me when you do that. Alright.
So, what's the verdict?
Well, I have to harvest them first. Is there a snake?
I don't know. He seems rather upset.
I think it's me. I
What's
think
the matter?
I've offended him.
Still growing?
God damn it, my headphone set disconnected. Don't pair, connect. There we go. Sorry about that.
Huh?
Probably the cougar that lives around here. That'd be my guess. Sorry about that. My ears were not working for a moment.
You're alright.
Anyways, what were you saying?
Well, I hadn't said anything, but
Oh, okay.
a bunch of people have been coming and going.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that. That looked like Marcus.
Huh? What's the matter?
Is it me? Is it me you don't like? What are you doing? Okay. What is happening? Okay.
Well, that didn't work.
You know, it's definitely me that they're not happy with.
Easy. Come on now. Wait, another set of cows?
You'll see a lot of cows around here.
We have so many cows.
Yep. Sometimes they need to walk, sometimes they need to go to pasture, sometimes you sell them. Many cows. Many cows.
You did well with the snake, but you don't like to work with.
Again.
Very eventful. Bagel, do we need to put you in the box?
Kind of sounds like, doesn't it? Come now. Easy. There you go. See? Nothing to be afraid of.
He's just a baby. He hasn't got his courage yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can train it into him.
True. Though I think courage comes with just riding experience.
Well, we'll certainly be doing
I
a lot of that.
swear to God.
Bagel!
I'm not that ugly.
Maybe he's upset at you for giving him away. I heard horses can hang on to things like that.
I owned them for an hour at most.
See?
At
Moving him all
most.
over the place.
Oh my God. Alright,
Poor
well.
Bagel.
Share a snack with Renegade. Stop freaking out. Oh, yep, there's the cat.
Cat?
Yeah, he's carrying a cougar.
There's a really big cougar.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sequoia, where everything's just crazy.
It's starting to seem that way.
Yep.
I think this is the most chaotic day I've had recently. Well, I suppose...
Apparently it's gonna get more chaotic if he's right back there.
What's the matter?
What's happening now?
Apparently there's a rumor in Blackwater about the flock must be cold.
I saw that in Valentine as well.
Huh? Flock? What flock? Do you have a bunch of geese or something?
Oh, were they talking about the jackdaws?
No,
Oh, okay.
at least that's not. Actually,
I mean, they're the only bird-themed people that I know.
there's apparently raven people about too.
Okay, well, those I have not heard about
Or
yet.
crows or something. Yeah, I don't know. Jacob and I found some fucking kind of weird thing with feathers everywhere.
Oh, lovely.
What
Yeah,
are
then there
people
was-
into here?
You
That
know,
is a very good question.
there were people who thought they were vampires at once.
Vampires?
I called them liquid cannibals.
I feel like you're just joshing me at this point.
Sprained my ankle.
wish
My
I
damn
was.
horse threw me. I'll be back.
Okay.
That was Marcus, by the way. I'm sure you'll see him upon his return.
He looks old.
It what?
I don't think he's that old.
I don't know how old he is.
I don't know, but he looks old.
Is that because
Well,
he has
that's
a
not very
beard?
nice to say.
Hey, old means wise.
That is not always the case. But Marcus is smart.
I feel like I'm playing chicken with my stomach at the moment.
What does that mean?
Well, Either I'm gonna be able to eat the carrots, but it depends if I'm gonna starve before the carrots are ready.
Would you like food? She shared 2 servings with me.
We'll give it 5 more minutes and then we'll see.
I may have given you all the food that I have, but I can always get.
9 minutes. Oh god. I watered you though. Alright.
No.
I may have a longer time than I thought. However, I'm sure it's fine.
We can go get you food.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. If I pass out, you'll know what happened.
Here. If you feel like passing out, eat that.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Don't make me be the one who cooks. You know how well that worked out last time.
I just buy food at the bar normally. But I ate it all earlier.
Well, you can thank our friend Yona here for that one. She was nice enough to share.
I like to.
Hmm?
I like to make food.
You alright?
I have really weird hearing. I just heard something is all.
Oh, okay.
I heard a coyote howling.
No, I heard a gunshot.
Oh.
She has better hearing than you.
I never said I had good hearing. The hell?
He came back.
Yep.
What did you say his name was again?
Marcus.
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 Marcus Vines.
It is so busy around here. You weren't kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I help out. I don't really want payment, so that's kind of why I'm not helping necessarily at the moment. And I have a sinking suspicion he might actually be right today.
Well, that bad things are gonna happen, or that nothing's gonna happen.
Something may happen. I have a feeling if it's going to happen, it might be happening near Valentine.
Is it a bad day for us to visit?
I think you'll be okay. Just stick together.
You've got a few rounds left, right?
4. I have to stop at the gun store. No, check my carrots.
So?
I got 3 minutes.
There's some healthy growing carrots.
It's the soil, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's my cheerful presence.
Sure, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I may have put them in the ground half grown. Don't worry about it.
You may. What?
Don't worry about it.
What? Why not?
Shh, just don't worry about it. Everything is fine.
I wonder, whenever you eat the carrots, are you able to, like, get the seeds out like you can with the peaches? That is the question.
Well, if I can eat them, I will let you know.
Okay.
In about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Can I pick you yet? No. Let me pick you, goddammit. Ah!
There's some horses out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there
They
are.
were running from something.
So, if I hop on a horse, because back home, if you just stuck on a horse long enough, you could ride around on it. Even if you didn't take him home. I tried to get on a horse that came in here earlier, but it threw me despite all my efforts. Is it just a stronger horse here?
Were you trying to befriend the horse?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure you can catch wild horses. Well, at least before they rearrange the telegrams. Because I definitely had caught a wild horse for someone before. Let me eat!
Are these ready?
No.
How long?
Ha ha ha, just now. Alright, let me see. Eat a carrot. Alright, I guess I do have to eat the roast venison. Alright, did I get any carrot seeds from that? Okay, I'm at 11. Nope, okay. What the hell are the dogs doing? Where are they even at? Oh, that must be the wild horse she caught. I have an update on the carrots. If you try to eat them, you just kind of throw them on the ground and they're unusable, and you do not get seeds from them.
That is
kinda sad.
unfortunate.
Yep. Yep.
I think we should definitely talk to the agricultural department of this state and tell them to fucking give us good carrots. Good carrot seeds.
Yeah. I imagine they're mainly only going to be good for cooking.
That doesn't make any sense to me because if we can put them in food, we should be able to eat them as food, just
agree
as
with
they
you.
are.
Yep, I agree with you.
Maybe I just want to eat carrots. Maybe I don't want to put them in a stew. Maybe I don't like stew.
Maybe I'm starving
like
and not
stew.
near a town.
Well, I mean, I know where the carrots are. They're outside of Valentine.
But can you eat those, or are they for your horse?
That is a good question. We could go find out.
Adventure.
I do like
We sh-
adventures.
We can go find out. I just don't think me riding this horse is a good idea at the moment.
Probably
You're
not.
welcome to hop on mine.
Or call your horse back. If they're... I don't know where they went. Oh yeah, even if you don't send your horse off, they do have pretty good ears as well.
Really?
Does that mean I am a horse?
It
I am one
must.
with the horses.
Yes.
I've not been bitten by a horse, but I am one with the horses.
Look at all of us in our almost white-themed horses.
Hey, he's green and white.
So is mine.
I mean, mine's red and white.
Please, for the love of God, do not run. Please stop. Okay, I understand you don't like reins. I need to work with you on that. I get it. Please stop. We should be okay. Do we want to take roads, or do we just want to hightail it?
I will leave that up to you.
Should you be running around with that?
It's not anything really serious.
Uh-huh.
It just happened today. What?
Well, listen, getting attacked by wolves is nothing to be just like, oh, it was nothing. Oh, it happens every day.
We're attacked
Listen.
by wolves?
See?
Are you sure you should be on a horse at all?
See?
I've dealt with worse before.
That
I don't think you're
doesn't
helping your case.
make it better. Was that supposed to make it better? Because that didn't make it better.
Yes, it was supposed to make it better. I've dealt with worse. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I used to be law. We got shot all the time.
That really doesn't make it sound better.
My best friend in the department would also just occasionally use me as a fucking bullet sponge. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Howdy.
Still
Hello.
doesn't sound better at all.
Howdy, Ollie.
Hello.
Howdy.
Why does it not sound any better?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. I've been, injured so much that injuries mean nothing.
That's not the
I've
case.
almost
It
died
really-
so many times that this ain't nothing.
Okay.
I almost bit the bullet, so bullets don't phase me. Like, that's what it sounds like.
That's not the case I was making. It's more of it's more of the wolf attack wasn't really that bad compared to how people think it would be.
It was a wolf? Or more than one wolf?
There's a squirrel.
I like her.
You would.
Whoa.
Wait, where'd it go?
It's, over this way.
I see it. I hear it.
Is she gonna kick it? She is.
She literally meant squirrel.
Yep. Yep.
We call them pocket money. Don't worry about it.
Pocket money?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I won there.
Are you sure the wolves only damaged your outer layer?
Okay, listen, that was supposed to be a distraction from the conversation, and apparently, yeah, it didn't work. Okay.
Nope. Anyways, did they ever find that yarrow that they were looking for?
Apparently, it's in the East Grizzlies.
Interesting.
Which way we wanna go, it doesn't matter.
I don't know where we're going, so...
Are we gonna go through Strawberry, or are we gonna go through... I can't remember the name.
Through Strawberry would be pretty.
Pretty?
Strawberry's
Strawberry pretty.
Strawberry's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Then I vote going there.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go there for the gun store.
Oh yeah, back when there was
Yeah.
sunlight.
I mean, there's sunlight now. We're just gonna cut through here. I find it weird that whenever wolves attack you, they don't go for your ankles.
Well, they go straight for the shoulder.
That's okay. Christine Rufus just gonna shot it down.
I think I've only been attacked by a wolf once.
My eyeball.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Wait, what?
She was remembering the weather correctly.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes our eyes like to play tricks on us. And then they feel like they're melting out of your brain.
And she did it on a horse.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the brightness.
That's what we call a migraine.
Or a hangover. How much you
Or
been
a
drinking,
hangover.
huh?
Wow.
Sneaking drinks on the train when I wasn't looking.
I can drink alcohol now. Paul's
Yes.
nowhere nearby.
Yes, you can.
What?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have so much.
Oh, God. I regret saying anything.
I have more information, but I would not tell her this.
Yeah, probably best you don't. You know, this is my childhood friend, by the way.
Hope to see you around more.
I worked
I
at
hope
her
to be
family
around.
stable for a while.
Depends on how easily one can get lost on these roads.
It depends. My friend Snow would probably be the best one to ask because he's very directionally challenged.
Who?
His name is Snow, or Matthew Snow. But he likes to go by Snow.
Well, I'll probably rely on him sometimes then.
He does have a license to be an attorney. So if you need any defense, yes. Oh God, that I did not tell you to go that way, but okay.
He's still scared of you.
Tell him to stop being such a baby.
Hello.
Jesus Christ, both of them. Alright. Stick you over there then. Come here, you.
Louis.
Yes.
She told me she doesn't know how to shoot a gun.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, once I have bullets, I will take her to the shooting tree or something.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
Do you want me to tell her just to get a lasso and a knife for now?
My main concern is if the cannibals try to come at her. But a lasso and a knife for sure.
Okay. Well, wait.
What is it?
Wait.
Huh?
Am I tall? What the fuck?
Are you tall?
I don't know.
You look the same height as me.
I think you two need to stand on the porch if you want to compare. You're kind of on a slope.
I swear to God, they fucked up my boots.
What's wrong with your boots?
Oh, I need to take off my hat. Hold on, let me just slide this fucking big ass hat.
You look like my height.
Do I?
Uh-huh.
I think you're slightly taller because of your heels.
Oh wait, I can take those off too. Gah.
Yeah, you two are the same height.
Okay, good. Because I was about to fucking punch the... Who is it that does it? The coffer? Is that what?
Huh?
Person who makes shoes.
Cobbler?
Cobbler, yes. That is a word.
Yep, it's definitely a shoe word too.
I was gonna punch him in the face. With the boots. You fucked up. Alright, I'm gonna go...
The silence is deafening.
Listen, I have already been accused of being a stick in the mud, and then I had told the person who said that, okay, I'll be a stick up your ass, and by a stick up your ass, I mean my foot's gonna go up your ass.
Good.
She's really like
Yes.
you, isn't she?
What?
What?
Don't worry about it. Anyways, did you get your stuff?
Oh, I didn't know what to get. There were so many guns.
Alright, well, there's not even all that many. Hold on, let's go back in. Alright, what do we got? See, products. Weapons. Alright, so you're definitely gonna want at least a knife and a lasso.
Oh.
Did you not have a fishing pole before?
No.
They sell the bait in the general store.
Like, this is so tall, I could get one of the boxes.
Maybe that's how they get them down. I wonder if you can
Okay,
climb
now
on that
what?
ladder. Okay, let's see. Did you want binoculars? Well, maybe I can wait. So if you're gonna get a revolver, I would get a Schofield or a double action.
Those are pretty expensive, though.
I mean, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I could
You
take
are-
your hat if I
you are-
wanted to.
Get my fucking hat.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh wait, my shoes.
I think I saw two people
It's
in
just-
town once having a fishing rod battle.
I'm gonna just put the hat back on, even though it's too big for my head, but we don't talk about that.
It's fine.
It is fine. I have seen hats bigger on other people before.
I prefer my modest-sized hat. Oh, are you talking about Michaelis? Tall-ass hat.
Fuck, why? That's fair. That's
What?
fair. That's
What?
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I was thinking of his hat.
Okay,
Okay,
I think I got everything.
okay. Did you buy ammo?
Yes.
Okay. Let's get you a gun belt.
6 ammo.
Jesus. You say 6 ammo or 6 ammo boxes?
Do they come in boxes?
Yes. You don't buy single
In
bullets.
6 boxes.
Okay, you have 60 bullets. What the hell is that guy doing? It's fine. Everything's fine. Hello, cat. There's a really fat cat that's sometimes around town.
Fat cat?
Like a super fat cat.
Wait, where's the fat cat?
It can be many places. Here, I'll check over here quick. Nope. It's not over here. Sometimes the fat cat is back in this kind of little nook, stealing from the butcher. Otherwise, it's on the hotel porch or it's by the doctor's office. Really, really fat cat. Think of the cats you've seen, double its size.
That's one fat cat.
It is a very fat cat.
What
Howdy.
have you been
Oh,
feeding
very
her?
nice.
Well, I imagine it takes stuff from the butcher. Let's see if I can figure out where the clothing store is.
Over here.
Well. Swear to God, if you say the flock, God damn it!
Huh?
Saying this guy is saying the flock needs to be called like every other town.
What flock?
I don't know. Okay. Anyways, here's the clothing store.
No, come back here. I want you to talk to me. Why won't you? Never mind. I'm not. Okay.
Talking straight to his ass.
Yeah, that's because he's so full of shit.
You're not wrong. Can I get on top of the general store? Oh my god, you can. I'm not skilled enough. Or I'm too tall. One of the two. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus. This is safe. Oh, we definitely wouldn't get in trouble for this.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's fine.
She's gonna come out of the store and be like, what the fuck?
Alright. This is fine. And I'm gonna go sneeze for a moment.
What are you doing down there? Hey, look up. Don't you fucking dare. Okay.
Yep,
gonna be one
still
of-
got it.
It's gonna be one of these days, isn't it?
Yes.
Still got it. Thanks.
Well,
Wait, we were supposed to go to Valentine.
Valentine. Yeah.
All right. Should we go?
Yes.
Yeah.
The hat shoot or suit you. Fuck, I can't speak today.
It's a good hat.
Thank you.
God, it's been so long since I've not worn a hat.
I used to yell every time I wore your hat. Remember?
I remember you getting yelled at for every time you wore my hat. Where the hell are you going?
What the hell?
Horse is sure
Okay,
being
you're gonna-
sassy.
you're gonna- yeah, I don't know what his problem is.
that makes me feel like a real rancher.
Is that what you're going to be doing?
Well, depends. I'd love to work with horses, even if it's not training, maybe breeding.
I'm only walking until somebody passes me and goes faster.
I don't think she needed much get up and go.
Nope, certainly not.
What?
Well, you
Certainly not what?
Well, you certainly got a lot of get up and go. Willingness for speed.
Yes, that's why I'm going to be racing.
You're a racer.
Yeah.
When are the races? I'll come watch.
I think they're the 20th, and then the qualifiers are on the 13th. I like to race. It's very fun. The last time I remember being in a really good, like, I guess, official race was on a horse that was called a Menorcan. I thought they were called Manorkins. That is not what they were called. It is Menorcan. They got mad at me anytime I mispronounced it.
I know someone who got mad every time Ardennes was pronounced Ardennes.
I'm gonna say Ardennes every time.
I don't blame you.
Just because I know that those people exist, and sometimes I feel like pissing people off. But that's just because I can be a petty bitch. So,
I'm just a very phonetical reader, so if that's how it's spelled, that's how I'm gonna say it.
that is also valid. You say for speed. Look at her. Look at her. She's all up on your ass. Look at that. Look at that.
That's not as much about speed as it is pressuring him.
Oh, you think you can pressure me?
Hmm?
I'm off to the races.
Wait, what? What is so funny? What are you giggling about? I'm confused. Sir.
He's trying to get me to go faster.
Is it working?
I don't know,
like it's
you tell
working.
me. But I can always just... Alright, so which...
Suddenly my horse knew his very well.
So what area were these carrots?
They would be just kind of like southeast. I hope we can eat them because I'm getting hungry, very, very hungry, to the point where I'm getting very, very concerned, and I understand how you felt.
No, you're plain chicken with carrots.
That's perfectly fine.
Should we stop by a store?
Well, the town is right nearby.
Or I could just try to eat a carrot and then fail to eat a carrot because apparently I'm too stupid to not be able to eat a carrot. Or it just gives me like an upset stomach and then I proceed to go and try to get some food. Hold on, pocket money.
You got a break, you can brush your horse now.
I call them pocket money because you pick them up and put them in your pocket and you get money for them.
How much is a squirrel worth?
I don't know, but it's still pocket money.
True, true.
You just have to kick it and pick it up.
Kick it and pick it.
I hate that you've already come up with something for that.
You just said it! What do you mean? You just said it! I just said what
like,
you said, but shortened it.
That's like how we were trying to come up with a slogan for snow. He couldn't figure out a good one.
A Snogan?
No, because he's an attorney. So he was trying to think of what he could put on the poster. That didn't go on the poster, just so you know, I was not going to put that on the poster. So he was like, hold on, we need to do something with rights.
What was his first name again?
Matthew.
You'll never go slow with Matthew Snow.
No.
Alright, what'd you guys come up with?
Telegram Matthew Snow, you have rights, you know.
That's pretty good.
Are we going for the carrots, or are we playing chicken with the carrots?
Oh, we can play chicken with the carrots if you want.
Playing chicken with the carrots!
Gonna have to buy a bunch of hats now, I just know it.
Would you like it back?
No, I'm fine. Feel the
Wait,
wind between my hair.
You could just get her a hat.
I could, but I gotta make her work for it. It's gotta be a challenge.
Or a birthday gift.
Maybe. Jesus Christ, we just looked at Valentine and we're already covered in dirt.
This is true. This is a fact that we have discovered.
Yep. We just brushed our horses while you were getting pocket money.
Listen. Pocket money is the way to go.
Yeah, I ain't complaining. I'm just saying it's incredible how dirty they got.
Okay, I can't stand it.
Bagel sure hates me. What the hell? Don't.
Looks like it's not just bacon.
I think Bagel is teaching Renegade bad habits. Look at him colluding.
are smart. They know working together does much better.
Good morning.
I think there's raspberries here, so if I can't eat the carrots, I can eat the raspberries.
Are you sure you can actually eat the raspberries?
Well, we're about to find out both of those answers.
Oh boy. I love trying new things.
Especially when starving to death.
It's fine.
That's the best time to try.
They're over
No
here.
better time.
Pretty sure they're over here. If I remember correctly. Please, please.
I got a carrot.
Carrots.
You can't eat them.
Oh, you can't eat the carrots?
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Right.
So what were these raspberries you were talking about?
I'm looking for them.
Are they in the same general area?
They were.
Find any?
I did not know.
I didn't either.
It's weird
Find
because
any?
they were growing here.
Any?
No. Maybe near the sage. Maybe they kind of got. It's fine. It's fine.
There's some sage.
That way, or was it this way? That's the question.
For what?
The sage. Checking to see if maybe the raspberries were around there.
Oh, well, the sage was right back there.
Okay.
I'm gonna check on the other side of the road.
You look.
No, no luck.
It looks like.
I'm gonna shoot in the air to get Nikki's attention. We'll see if she heard that. Where the hell did she go? Did you need to run into town to get food?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I might also just lay my head down. Oh, there she is. We can run into town and then I can lay my head down.
Sounds like a plan. Find it?
Nope.
I'll bug Rufus about it tomorrow.
We better get back to town, though, if you want to buy some food before any shops close.
I know. Wait. Are you okay?
Am I okay?
Are your eyes playing tricks on you?
I don't understand.
Did you make sure you're seeing the correct weather?
Do I have to keep doing that?
Sometimes. Not always. It's been a persistent issue since the telegram man gave everybody numbers.
Oh. Yeah, no.
To me, it seems like late afternoon. But I think the bank's the only one that actually closes at night, aren't they?
Yeah.
How much does a peach cost?
I may go ahead and rest here for the night. It's getting pretty late.
Sounds good. I think we're all planning on laying our head down.
Yes, there we go. Food. Don't mind me. Do you two need a moment?
Huh?
No, I was just looking at food because I'm
Okay.
probably gonna get hungry again.
Well, get your hands out of there. I need some too, you know.
Listen, I only had 25 cents to give. Don't rush me. It was an important decision.
That does sound like an important decision. Why do you only have 25 cents?
Don't worry about it. It's now 20 cents, I'll have you know.
All right. You got what I needed.
Nice. Good. All right. Now, we all go to sleep.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
You might want to send your horse off.
All right. It was nice talking to you too.
It's good seeing you.
You
again.
too.
So I'll be around. I'll see you guys around. All that.
I'll see you later. Sleep well.
You too. Good night. Oh,
It was nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
What's that guy going on about the birds?
Yeah.
Fucking bird people.
Bird people, fuck them.
So you just take a room?
Yeah, pretty much. They're all unlocked.
I'm gonna take the one on the end.
I don't know if that's the right room to go in.
Why? You like it, don't you? Nope, mine.
You know what? I've never actually been in the rooms down here. I didn't think they opened. What the hell?
Good night, Liz.
Good night, Nikki. You know what? Nah, I'll log off. Alright. Nice.